This is the Bill Squire Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. I'm your host, Bill Squire, and I'm here with my two co-hosts, at Tommi LC and at AJ DiCosimo.
Hi.
Yeah, hello.
How's it going?
Good, things are good.
That's good.
We're coming off a big win of people liking the last episode, so I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
that's good.
People like the last episode.
And people like the Batman review too. So
Yeah.
we got the 100 in the book, we got 99 in the book.
Our
And now-
centennial.
Yeah, we're here, and I think I'm gonna move them to my YouTube channel, my not the Bill Squire Show one.
Okay.
I mean, I'll keep posting them there, but I'm gonna post them on my channel too because I have 40,000 subscribers.
I was thinking
That's a
about
good
that,
idea.
Yeah, so
and I was just like, why doesn't he just have them on his channel?
yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, start doing that.
Why not, right?
So you
idea.
subscribe to starting when?
I think with this one,
So starting right now, subscribe to
just Bill Squire.
yeah.
Yeah, and then eventually I think we'll wean down the Bill Squire Show and just have them on Bill Squire
Okay.
because why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Okay.
gonna delete that channel or anything.
Right.
They'll still be there. Which is,
I want that channel. Can I have that channel?
what do you want to do with it?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I think
We
I'm
could probably
starting
figure
out-
something out.
cooking
Yeah, I'm
show?
starting out with I'm gonna have a cooking show.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have like a Tommi and AJ show.
Oh, okay.
A
We'll call-
cooking show.
Yeah, we'll have a cooking show. We'll
Yeah.
call it Farts After Dark
Farts After Dark. I love it.
with Tommi and only Tommi and her stinky, stinky butt.
Yes.
Is your butt stinky?
No.
I didn't think
I think
so.
I have a fine butt. I
Bill,
wash.
Bill.
Bill. It's stinky.
What? How would you?
Are we having a
know?
butt intervention?
Yeah, we're hurting
No,
Tommi.
my booty is nice.
We have to talk to
Booty's a little stinky.
you
according
It's
to,
not
yeah.
stinky.
you have tootie booty. All the duty
All of
coming
my
out of your
gas comes
booty.
out of my mouth. It does not.
That's what people are always looking for is the burps,
Okay.
not the farts.
Okay.
We got burp crowd, not a
Right.
fart crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
Tommi.
Burp crowd, not fart
Get it
crowd.
right.
Tommi
Yeah.
doesn't have a stinky butt.
Yeah.
Damn.
The
Yeah.
studios aren't coming
Yes.
until November.
That's the. It might be sooner, but I'm not holding my breath.
I'm guessing later.
Yeah. Right. At this point,
I'm
who
guessing
knows?
we're never going.
Ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be here for a while. So I'm gonna clean things up in here and make it so we can have guests because I want to have guests.
Yeah.
And I wanna be-
Evict the
yeah.
rats, please.
Well, the rats are staying. They actually help me cook and
You have a
clean.
rat?
It's like a ratatouille rat.
Oh.
Do I have a rat? No. I was like, I don't think I have
you
rats.
legitimately had a rat.
I'm like, I
Always
have
dressed
clutter.
up.
I don't actually have like
Yeah, no.
nothing in
Just
here
kidding,
attracts
guys.
rats.
Sorry.
That got weird for a second.
I'm
I
so
was nervous.
sorry.
Hey,
Wait,
congratulations!
what?
You're moved in.
I moved in.
Tommi moved in.
I'm a
Tommy-
Clevelander.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's pretty
and
cool.
now we can be friends. Hi, I'm Bill.
Hi, I'm Tommi. Nice to meet you.
Can we be
Hi, I'm
friends?
AJ.
I'm Tommi. Nice
to meet you.
Would
This
you
is-
like to be my friend?
We'll see. I got a lot of friends in Cleveland already.
Hey.
I don't know. I'm not really friends with people with stinky assholes.
She can take care of that. She's gonna. I got a bidet. You can go.
Do you have a
Right.
bidet?
Yeah,
When did you get a bidet?
I've had a bidet the whole time. Like from the moment
I
I,
have
lived
been
here.
in that bathroom
You've been
1,000
too
times.
concerned about your fucking pubes.
I want
There's
to
a
try.
little-
Can I try the bidet? I've never tried a bidet.
Yeah, you
Is
can
it
try
like
it.
something that like you like can't really share?
Oh, you can share it. It's.
I don't know, like,
It's,
how
it's
it is.
water
It's just
sprayed into your
water.
butt.
Try.
All right. Well, you can try it
Can I,
till I have
can I
to
go
use-
try it right now and then
If you-
go give a review
if you want.
on what it feels like to
Yeah?
have
Yeah.
water hit my asshole? Oh,
Okay.
no, maybe
Go
I'll wait
ahead,
till
go
after
ahead.
the show.
No, go
Go
for
right
it.
ahead.
Is that a
He's
good
scared, he's
idea?
an
I,
idiot.
I think
Do you think that's a good idea for a
Hurry
show?
up.
go for
nervous.
it. Just don't turn it too hard. Go like easy on it because it will. It has pressure.
I
It
know.
will-
I kind of want the pressure.
Well,
Does it hurt?
I'm saying ease yourself into the pressure. You don't want
Ooh.
to blast yourself with the
Like
pressure.
anal.
Yeah,
Ease
you want
it
to
in.
ease it in.
Anal.
You don't just ram it in. Yeah, go give it a try.
Go give it a try right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that little silver knob on the side.
Wait, is it? Do I wait? Is it? I sit on the toilet.
Sit on the toilet. Yeah, it's just attached to my toilet.
Did it come with the place?
No, I bought it and put it on there.
Wow, you have a bidet.
I have
How about-
bidets in both my bathrooms.
Wow, bidet at night. All right,
Bidet at
Let's
night.
give it a try.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Day and
Let's
night.
try the
Good
bidet.
luck.
Listen, we'll sit right here, leave the door open, and just yell what you think, because we'll be able to hear it. And
Oh my God. There's the bidet.
it's been there the whole time, bud.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh! Myself in the chest. check it out before I sat down.
All right, I guess you don't have bidet knowledge.
I have a bidet experience. This is my first time. Look, I shot myself.
Oh
Covered in water. Hey, Whoopsie, you thirsty?
no! Ew.
Hold on.
Hey, it's clean water. It's clean
Let's
water.
have some pressure.
Oh, we didn't do our boomerang.
Hold on. We'll do a video.
Okay.
Hey, do I need to position my asshole in a certain way?
Just sit down. It'll find you.
Okay.
Like, no, you'll have to move around once you get it going. But that's what I'm saying. Go slow at first and ease into it.
Okay. I'm
AJ.
leaving the door open. Don't come out here.
We won't. We won't. All right. Get on there.
Are you on?
Did you find it?
That.
Did you go too hard?
I did go a little too hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't need a lot.
Oh, it's very soothing.
It hurt?
Because he went too hard. It just it's shocking. Yeah, that's a good stream. That sounds like a good
I'm going to. Have you ever turned it up as high as it goes?
No! It will cut you in half.
Bidet?
Yeah. It will
Wow.
it's gonna cut you in half, man.
Ooh. That's nice.
It's not too bad, is it?
I'm going to go as high as I can before I can't take it anymore.
All right. AJ's going for the top.
Oh.
Oh.
Do not come in here with a boner.
Oh, that hurts so bad. I don't like the bidet. I don't like the bidet. I'm going up higher.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Whoopsie's so nervous.
Dude, I got neighbors.
God. Wow. Oh my God.
All right, now pat
Now you
yourself
gotta wipe
off.
it.
Yeah, pat yourself off.
Wow.
Wash your hands, please.
Yeah, I will.
I just think it's a good idea.
I just think it's a good idea.
I need a cigarette.
Well, you're going to have to wait because we're recording a podcast.
Oh, I think there's a little bit of blood.
Ew, really?
Because I told you went too hard, man.
Why didn't you tell me?
I told you it's going to cut you in half.
Why didn't you tell me how hard it was going to move?
Wait, you really
I can't
have
wait till your
blood?
parents listen to this episode of you spraying your asshole so hard it bleeds.
Woo.
I'm guessing he was a kid where they're like, hey, no playing with the hose.
Right, at all.
You can't go ass to mouth when you're drinking from the hose. It's pretty good, right?
Oh, that was delightful.
Are you
Just
going to
don't
go buy one?
Don't go so hard. They're like $35-$40.
Whew.
Not too shabby. I like a bidet.
I've
quite
never
a bit.
used one.
You've never used one either?
I think there might have been a little bit of blood.
I think you sprayed too hard.
Yeah, I did.
I told you that thing gets up there, man.
Man, that was like,
Well, sit down and tell us
You
about
good?
it.
yeah. I power.
You're like out of breath.
It felt like I power washed my ass.
Yeah.
Like I was like, you took everything. I don't think you need to bleach. I think that
Yeah.
powered all the stains out.
Does it go up into your butthole or just
I
I
think it's
adjusted.
Tommy's turn.
I adjusted.
I
adjusted it to where I was like, ooh, this is hitting. Ooh.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
kind of wiggle around on the seat till you find the right spot.
I know,
and
but
it's
I
good.
guess what I'm saying is it going into your butthole? Do you need to push the water out of your asshole?
I didn't need
Okay.
to.
No.
It's just the
It
outside.
just kind of, yeah.
It just kind of really hits you in the
yeah.
rim.
Unless you have a gapy butt.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
If you have a
Fucking
gapy
stinky butt
yeah.
over here.
I don't have a stinky or a gapy butt.
Stinky gapies. Where's our copy? Stinky gapies.
Ew.
All right.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad you.
What rating? Give it a rating.
Yeah.
Give it a rating?
Out of 10.
It depends on what setting I had. There were some settings I was like, not
Like
enough.
if you, but wouldn't you like a bidet now?
I would like a bidet.
They're,
Now.
You're
they're
gonna
like,
get one.
oh, your birthday's coming up.
Are you gonna get me a
I'm
bidet?
gonna get you a bidet.
Oh, dude, that's
I'm
awesome.
I
want
got
bidet.
Cody a bidet. Cody Cooper a bidet for his birthday a few years ago. Or
That's
no,
cool.
it was for Christmas, and we both got each other bidets for Christmas.
It's so awesome, dude.
That's funny.
Oh, I love
like
a bidet. It keeps your butt so clean too.
Dude, I'm so
It's
in
the
on
best.
the bidet.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
The one I have in my bedroom is on like a hose. I actually like that one less. I like the one
You have to use the hose?
you have to take it off the and then
Yeah,
spray it
no,
back.
that's
I don't like that one as much. It still cleans good.
Yeah, but that's
it's-
like that's
that
extra
one you
work. You don't feel bougie doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm
You
gonna have
see-
a bidet. It's
That's
gonna
just
be
the one that they
bougie.
had at Menards when I was looking for one. And then I got this one off of
Save
it.
big
Speaking
money
of,
there.
it hit me in Menards.
Yeah, right. Well, be
For
careful
a
with that.
minute
You'll
there.
fucking won't be able to
Yeah.
have a baby. Cut your nuts off.
Yeah.
All right. So that was an interesting adventure. I hope it was enjoyable for the listeners.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I don't know. It was enjoyable for me.
Right, and that's
Well, parts of it were. There were other
yeah.
parts
You did go
where-
too far. Yeah,
Yeah, I went too
and
far.
you sprayed yourself. I knew you were going
I
to spray
did.
yourself, and I was just like, I'm going to let him do it.
I know. I tasted blood, and I want more.
So this week I wanted to talk about. That's another one I needed. Bad guys in movies that are sympathetic,
Damn it! Does it have to be movies?
or like villains that are sympathetic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Antagonists.
Yeah, that are just like interesting, and you're like, I can kind of see where they're coming from.
Okay.
So, who would be like your number one interesting? Like, I see what they're trying to do. It's yes, there is a monstrous part of it, but overall,
You get it.
I get it.
Am I going first?
We'll let ladies first.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna give the most obvious one. Thanos.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
obvious.
Yeah.
We
It's-
are way
he-
too overpopulated. We don't have enough. Cut it in half.
Resources.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at Thanos from Infinity War and Thanos from
I
Endgame,
feel like a completely new person after the bidet adventure. I'm sitting here going, my ass has never felt this way in its entire life.
I'm
Yeah.
I really.
but try to focus on
Yeah,
Thanos.
I'm
not
sorry.
your asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
But man, I just had to address that.
Yeah.
I feel like a completely different person.
Well, you're
Still
basically
AJ
not a
to
virgin
me.
anymore.
I know. I lost my butt. My butt cherry.
Yeah,
just
you got
popped.
you just got butt fucked by Aquaman.
I know, dude. The Jason Momoa was
Yeah.
in there.
Thanos is he's obvious, very interesting, very motivated, but also almost he's coming from a place in his mind of compassion.
Yeah. He is. Yeah.
Which I think is what makes him so interesting in Infinity War. I think in Endgame, when it's like the younger Thanos, he's more driven on just being a ruler.
Power.
Yeah. But I think by the time he gets to like, the Infinity War, even though they're different, it's a little confusing with the timelines because that's the younger Thanos in Endgame and the older Thanos.
Right.
But I think he's very fulfilled by what he does, and he does it. So that Thanos, the way that movie, the way his story ends in Endgame when he gets his head chopped off, he's like, I don't care. I did what I wanted to
Right.
do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a couple of days off to go and make some stews, and then Thor cut my
Picking
head off.
some weird fruit.
Yes.
Yeah. Very weird.
Whatever this is, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat it, but I got some fruit.
He's
And
got
what,
it.
What amazes me is he had that farm already grown with crops. Like he snapped half the world out of existence. He's like, I know a place with some crops.
Yeah. I'd be
Already
so
placed there
like,
for
I'd
me.
be like, why am I gonna try and go get some crops when I can just snap myself?
Snap it.
I just
Right.
would have
Fucking
sat
cheeseburger.
If I did it, if I snapped half the universe into oblivion, I would just sit on a bidet
the whole time.
the rest of my days.
Yeah, until Thor cuts your head
the
off.
rest of my bidets.
That's the
You're gonna have a
episode,
one-track
man.
mind this episode. Because,
Oh my god! Yeah, we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all right. Yeah, we'll make it work.
Well, this is episode 101. The first episode, the journey to 1,000 episodes starts with us 101 episodes.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. Precisely.
I mean, we've talked about Thanos. I think a lot.
Yeah,
of
a
it, so
lot.
we don't,
I know,
I don't think we have to
it's-
go too deep on him. You got one?
Yeah, I do. Have you ever seen Inglourious Bastards?
Yes.
Yes.
The,
Are you talking about Christoph Waltz?
have you guys ever hear of the Nazis?
I hate you. Fuck off.
I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
know you are.
Well, Christoph Waltz in that was a very. He's not a sympathetic one, but he was just great.
Yeah,
in
he
that
was
movie.
fantastic,
He was a
yeah.
very like
But that's not my real one.
Yeah.
It's Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Okay.
Yeah. Because like from the beginning, like you have Anakin, right? Like he was Anakin Skywalker, is a very young kid, and he just gets yanked from his home by a bunch of fucking space virgins.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you're never allowed to fall in love. You're dedicating your life to magic. And as a 10-year-old, you're like, oh, that sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Right.
But then,
Every 10-year-old's like,
absolutely,
life full of magic, and then I can one day rescue
have a
my
laser
mom.
sword.
Yeah, lasers.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no way 10-year-old Bill Squire is turning down a lightsaber.
Absolutely not.
I'll be like, peace, parents. I gotta go
Right.
do this shit.
Out of here. And then he goes and fucking hangs out with these fucking incels.
Yeah.
And then a fucking queen.
No, they weren't incels. They were voluntarily.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You're right.
They're religious zealots.
Yeah. So then he's like hanging out, flying around with his laser sword with his stupid ponytail. And then he falls in love with...
Is it a ponytail if it's on the side?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
But it's stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb.
That's important.
And then he's hanging out with Padme, who's like a monarch, and she's like, "Hey, what's up, kid?" He's just like, "Oh, what's up, girl? What's up, girl?" And then they fornicate, and then she dies in childbirth, and they could have done everything to stop. They could have done everything to stop it, but they're like, "No, it's the way of things. It's the way of the Force." He's like, "Fuck you! I'm like really mad now."
They have like they gave him a hand. You can't
bring her back.
The son, they gave his son a hand.
No, well, they gave Anakin a hand.
They did give Anakin a hand. That's right. Yeah.
So like, but you can't save a lady
that was giving
birth to
childbirth?
twins.
Right.
Like twins are too complicated.
Now-
you guys
now-
can
now
you can travel at light speed, but twins is where we're like, oh,
No,
what
we
are
can't
we
give birth to
doing?
twins. We can't do that. It's just too much. And
No,
then,
if it would have been like in a place where they were in a space hospital.
Yeah, not anything crazy.
did you see, like, not even 20 years later, Luke is like fucking floating in this weird tank, and it fixes him in minutes.
And that's on like a base that doesn't have all
the
the
medical
accommodations.
Stuff. I know.
Yeah.
So then,
Ooh.
so then he falls in love with Padme.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I want to.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Oh, I'm nowhere near done yet.
I know.
Okay,
but
I just want to go. Yeah.
Do you think that the reason she died during childbirth is because the Emperor was actually killing her?
I don't know. The
I'm gonna
prequels
say
were
that's.
weak.
I'm going to say that's.
Do you think that's what was happening?
I'm going to say that's what's happening, just because it makes me put
Suspicious?
some stuff to bed and be like, yeah, that would make sense why she's
Well,
dying.
I guess that wouldn't make sense, but why?
Because if she doesn't die, he doesn't go full dark side.
Yeah, but if she stays alive, then there's still the temptation of him being.
Right, he needed her to be dead.
He needed tragedy to
Yeah,
fully turn.
yeah.
See,
Like
I
he
don't
was
think
pretty
so.
he was pretty
I don't
fully
th-
turned.
I don't think so.
Because he's
I
already
think-
killing the kids.
I think it's in the Emperor's best interest to keep her alive because she was pulling him away from the Jedi.
Right, but she's walked away from him though, and he thought that she had turned against him because of Obi-Wan. So I think that the Emperor's like, you know what? I need his full attention. The only way I'm going to get his full attention is if Padme's dead. And then he's got a grudge against the entire universe, and I'm in control of that. If Padme's around, there's still a chance in his mind to reconcile.
Well, I think it's in the Emperor's best interest to kill the Queen.
Yeah.
Because she,
Yeah.
because the Republic. Okay, so then Padme dies, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're going to come up with the Empire, which is a dictatorship. Okay. But did you look at Tatooine? It's a fucking garbage planet. They're running around on garbage planets. And then everything that the Empire touches is fucking beautiful infrastructure.
The Republic had that.
No, the Republic was corrupt and shit. Like look where Anakin came from. That was under the Republic. Like it was just a bunch of fucking
Tatooine was under the Republic.
Well, no, I'm
No.
sorry. Yeah, no, yeah, he was from Tatooine, right?
Yeah, but that's not under the Republic. They're outliers. They don't. They kind of do their own thing. You got to think
I don't
like
know.
Coruscant. What's the one? There are definitely places that are buttholes. I think that's the one where Harrison Ford is from. Is that?
Yeah, he's from Coruscant. Yeah.
And then what's the one that they destroy in A New Hope?
Hold on, dude.
It's a wash.
Yeah.
I
I gotta wash again.
Alderaan.
Was that because of
yeah.
that?
So when they destroy
been,
like Alderaan,
actually.
that's a Republic place, and that place is banging. That's a nice planet.
Well, no, because Alderaan was where Leia was raised. Of course it was.
Yeah.
It's the fucking home of where the Republic base.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everything else.
I don't think it was on. I think the Republic was trying to build everything up, and then the Empire was trying to rule everything and
they
strip all
they put a bunch of fucking space priests in charge of policing the galaxy. And then fucking everything just seems so much better.
So you think
I think the Empire was right.
the Empire is right? All right.
Not. Don't get me wrong. I don't support dictatorships, but between the two, like how we don't even know like the election system of the Republic. Like were these elected? Were these people elected?
Yeah.
When were their votes? I don't think they ever covered that.
Well, I think it's
How could
in
it
a
be?
republic they're talking about elections, and they show everybody voting for the chancellor.
But it was still a monarchy though, because you had a queen.
She's the queen of that planet.
No, I think she held a lot of political power.
Queen Amidala?
Yeah.
No, she only held political power when she became a senator after she was the queen. So you're the queen for a little bit, and they don't let their queens be. They're more figureheads, is what I gathered. I watched the prequels a lot, and I think she was more of a figurehead. She still had some power, but then when she was a senator, that's when they were trying to assassinate her at the beginning of Attack of the Clones. They're good. They're worth a revisit.
The prequels.
Yeah, I don't like.
It's
You
the
got
first time I've ever heard anyone say.
You got to put a lot of shit aside and just focus on the story and stuff like that, and then you can be like, okay, there's something
Jar Jar.
here. And Jar Jar fucks.
Jar Jar fucks.
I do love the theory that Jar Jar was going to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that
I
theory?
did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Too.
I like how in Revenge of the Sith, he just pretty much disappears, and like you don't see from him. Like once you see him once.
I don't even think he's in Revenge of the Sith.
What happened to him?
He becomes a senator too for
a planet.
Yeah, and I think he's like in it for a minute. And
Who the fuck would vote for that guy?
I don't know.
Who the fuck would vote for that guy?
The funniest thing is in like this making of video, George Lucas is talking about Jar Jar. He's like, we've never had a character like this. We've never had a character that's so funny. He really thought Jar Jar was going to be a hit.
Damn.
And it did not go the way he thought it was.
No, he's the worst.
He's not the worst. He did a lot of great stuff, but
Jar Jar?
Oh, Jar Jar's the worst.
Yeah.
Jar Jar's the worst.
I thought you were saying George Lucas is the worst. No, George Lucas was very hit and miss.
Yeah. He did some great stuff.
Yeah.
He did two. Well, he only directed one of the Star Wars movies, right?
He directed
A New Hope.
A New Hope, and then he directed all of the prequels.
Yeah. So he had two good movies, and one of them isn't even a Star Wars movie.
What is it?
It's the THX 1138.
I never watched that one.
It's good or whatever.
I like
Oh, and American Graffiti.
Revenge of the Sith. American Graffiti's fun.
Yeah.
I like Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I mean, of the prequels, it's the best one.
Yeah. Attack of the Clones has got some good stuff in it too.
I like Rogue One a lot.
Rogue One is
Oh,
great.
that's fun.
Rogue One's awesome.
Very good.
Yeah. All right.
What's yours?
Mine. I got a bunch,
I
but
do too.
this one I'm going to bring up first. Going back to the MCU, Killmonger.
Also on my list.
Yeah.
Killmonger's just a cool. First of all, he's a cool villain, and that's one thing that the MCU was missing until he showed up, and he makes that movie. Like that movie's a lot of fun, but having a villain that you're like, man, don't kill this guy.
Right. Yeah.
Like, we keep this guy around. He's fun. He's got intentions that are, like if that movie had just ended, he's like, I'm the Black Panther now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go and kind of show everybody that Wakanda kicks ass. I'd be like, all right.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, let's see. This could be interesting.
Another MCU one that I think is, oh my God, I forget his name. Jeff Bridges.
Ironmonger. He's
Yeah. No, but what was his name?
Obadiah Stane.
Yeah, Obadiah Stane, yeah. I thought he was good because all he was doing was trying to protect the best interests of the company. And yeah, it might have had to do with arms dealing, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but he's doing it in pretty shitty ways. Trying
Well,
to
I mean, that's
get
business.
Yeah,
That's business.
Getting Tony Stark killed.
No, but he wouldn't have had Tony Stark killed if Tony Stark didn't pull out of the.
Tony Stark was selling arms when that happened.
Oh, I know.
He set up the
Oh, he
kidnap
did.
because he
It's
wanted
been a long-
control.
You're right. You're right.
He took
You're right.
control. I'm gonna say Obadiah Stane is a no for me.
Okay,
I'm
you're
like,
right. I take it
He's
back.
just greed. That's
I
just
take it
greed.
back. I
don't
take it
think-
back. I take it back. I walk back what I said.
All right, what do you got?
The fucking White Walkers.
The White Walkers from
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Well,
No?
they're cool.
Yeah.
They're definitely cool, but like
They're not the villains. Like, they weren't asked to be born. They're way less villainous than every of the other fucking characters in
Right.
Westeros. You know
well,
what I mean?
but they do want to take everything over, but their motivation is what?
It's just natural.
Just natural?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna put the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park.
Also on my list. Like,
But
yes,
I don't think that they
not.
were ever treated as true villains, though. They
I
weren't
know.
I mean,
villains.
you
I
were
don't think
scared
so.
of them.
But
You're supposed to be scared of them.
And the White Walkers were villains.
Yes.
Like that was
Yeah.
like the big
Yeah.
war. Like that was the war that they had to bring everybody together.
Right.
That was
All
the
the
most
shit.
What
important
about
war.
what about Walter White?
Walter White's he's like an anti-hero, so like
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's kind
He's
of a
great.
bad guy.
Oh, he's a very bad guy.
yeah.
But he's just we're just watching it from his perspective, so we go, I see why he had to do that.
Kind
man.
of like
Yeah.
Tony
But,
Soprano.
Yeah,
too.
Tony
yeah.
Soprano's
Tony Soprano.
definitely there.
How
Here's
about-
one.
Or
Oh.
go ahead. No, go.
I was gonna say, if you've ever seen Kingsman, the first one, Samuel L. Jackson's character Valentine, he was kind of doing a Thanos thing, where it was. Now his method was a little fucked up. Have you seen it?
I've never seen it. No.
Okay, so he gives everybody in the world. He wants to reduce like all the pollution in the world. He's trying to save the world,
I like
save
him.
the planet.
I like him.
But the way he's doing it is he's got these SIM cards. It's really a good movie.
What is
It's called
card.
Kingsman,
Kingsman. Okay.
the Secret Service. It came out in 2014. It's great. And it's like very over the top. It's like James Bond movies if they're rated R and just like
I know that Elton John had a fight scene in the sequel.
in the sequel, yeah, which is
Yeah.
pretty fun.
I
Yeah.
heard that. I
Yeah.
saw that. I was like, that's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
So he gives everybody on the planet a free SIM card that gives you free cell phone, free internet, all this stuff. But then he can send out a signal on them, and it makes everybody fight to the death. So he's trying to like get
Have them kill
humans off the planet because
But
we're
natural
the
selection,
pests.
kind of,
Yeah,
in a way.
so we're the pests, and he's trying to, and he's got like select people that will repopulate the earth, but we got to get rid of these people first and start over. So it's a very dark purpose, but I'm like, yeah,
I
you know,
didn't know that was
that's a great movie.
what it was about.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I like that.
How about good guys that are actually not good guys?
Name one.
The Fonz. Fonzie.
Well, he helped everybody.
No, he didn't. He was like a 26-year-old dude trying to fuck 15-year-old girls.
I don't believe he
in
was
high
trying to
school.
fuck. I think he was just making out with them and teaching them,
and
showing them the
right,
ways,
right. Just
showing them,
Just showed them their ways
Yeah,
through
like,
1950s Milwaukee.
kind of like we talked about on the last episode. Like he's like, "There's a hood here." He looked just an older guy. No, he's pretty creepy.
Yeah,
I guess,
Fonzie's kind of creepy when you look at it that way.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Was he that much older though?
He was much older. Like, I don't know.
I don't think so. I think he was supposed to
in the
be.
show. Yeah, I
like-
think they just were really bad at like putting older actors into those positions.
Yeah.
No, he was clearly out of high school.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was
I know
removed
he-
for several
Have you
years.
seen Grease? Like
Yeah.
they're all clearly out of high
No,
school.
No. He's
but
saying he
Fonzie
wasn't a
was not
student.
A student.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
what
he
you're
was,
saying.
he had
Okay,
dropped
okay.
out years before.
Oh, but if he had dropped out, that might make him still around their age. He just had a tough time.
No,
tough
he
upbringing.
was.
I don't
older
remember
than
that show enough at all.
Yeah.
All right. Another one that I got, and this one kind of falls similar, like robots from the Matrix.
The robots from the Matrix.
Yeah, like the computer. Like they're like, oh, we're just gonna use you as batteries, but you get to have a full life inside this world that's not that bad. It's just a regular world.
Yeah.
It
That's
doesn't
true.
seem like I feel like
28.
that's. I feel like
He was
that's.
28.
I feel like that's a decent trade off.
Yeah, I think so.
But also,
I'm sorry, she just dropped a bombshell.
28
That's
was
gross, yeah.
Where did you confirm
But
that?
was that how the actor was, or is that
No.
how
It says when snagged the role of Fonzie, he was. Wait, hold on.
that's Henry Winkler?
Wait, yeah, that's not.
Yeah, maybe Henry Winkler.
Fonzie was supposed to be 16 years old.
Fonzie was supposed to be 16.
This was
No.
just the first thing I saw. Cheat sheet. I don't know what the fuck
All
it
right,
is.
so
Hold on.
Fonzie is only 16.
Fonzie was at around the age of 18 to 20 or so. Is another thing.
He seemed clearly much older.
Yeah, so the actor Henry
one?
Winkler
Yeah.
was 28.
Well, because he had lived, he wasn't like they had all.
Yeah.
Cause he was on his
Yeah.
own.
yeah,
And that's why, like at one point, he has to move in and live in the garage.
of the Cunninghams.
Is it Cunninghams? Yeah.
Yeah, a couple places are saying he was supposed to be 16, but that doesn't make sense
because everybody looked up to him.
Yeah.
And they were just
Right.
like, "Oh, you're so much older than us. You're wiser than us."
Well, he
Right.
was cooler than them
No, but he knew things.
because he was on the streets, man.
Yeah, but that just seems like convenient now.
But
To,
that's
like stick
but
up
no.
for Fonzie. Look at him sticking up for a predator
I'm sticking up for
with his metal
the writers.
I just need to know.
I'm sticking up. Fine, I won't watch that show anymore.
Kidding, dude, I'm kidding.
Another one, bad guy that I think is very interesting and sympathetic. Adrian Veidt from Watchmen.
Oh yeah, Watchmen. Yeah.
He's a guy that he again, awful thing to do,
Yeah.
but got the results that he wanted. Getting world peace, getting everybody to basically get rid of their nuclear arms.
What was his name? What about that replicant from Blade Runner?
I've never actually seen Blade Runner.
Oh my God, you got to see Blade Runner. It's so good.
I'll watch it once I have a TV.
It's really good.
Every
I know,
time
I
I try
don't
and watch it,
swear
I
it's
fall
great.
asleep.
Really?
Oh my God, it's so good. You have to watch it though.
Tom's always provoked by
You got any
Jerry.
more, Tom?
He's always provoked by Jerry.
Always.
Always. And I'm a cat lover, but he's being, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's right. Yeah, Tom's not the bad guy. He's being provoked by Jerry.
He's starting.
Well,
it.
Jerry's the trespasser. Tom
Yeah.
lives there.
Yeah, and Jerry's
not
fucking with
supposed to live
him.
there.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that one for sure.
Well,
Do you got any more?
anybody else? No, that's really
Sylvester the
so the
cat.
same. Yeah.
I mean, it's his nature. He's
Tricks.
a cat.
Why the fuck is the cereal just for kids? Poor Tricks.
I think you said pricks.
No, pricks are not pricks.
Also,
But
don't
that's
feed your
a-
rabbit. But that's also like you shouldn't feed your rabbit tricks.
If he wants it, carrots aren't good for rabbits either.
Yeah, but you shouldn't feed your rabbit carrots either. Then
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna have a rabbit, but they should be. If he wants to eat the Tricks, he should be able to eat it.
what?
My dog
A
wants-
rabbit?
Whoopsie wants to eat chocolate. And I'm not going to let her eat chocolate. It's bad. for her.
It's cereal. It's not chocolate.
But it's bad. That sugar's not going to be good for
No,
the
I could-
bunny.
No.
You guys
there's
are
no
crazy.
Way. There's no way.
He's clearly not a
gonna
real
ask a
rabbit.
vet.
He's standing up. He's on two
I
feet.
have literally numbers to vets
Call
in my
them.
phone. You want me to call one
Ask
of the
them
vets?
if Trix, the cartoon rabbit, would die from cereal.
No, but you were saying like
He's standing up
rabbits.
on his feet.
This is ridiculous, Tommy.
You're ridiculous.
I had to do a little time check there.
I used to
We're
like
good.
you. Now I don't like you.
Good to know.
Now you moved here.
Moved up here with
Your
your
fucking
tricks
attitude.
theory.
I know. You're in your fringe trick shit.
But
Do you have any
yeah,
more?
Matrix, Watchmen. Yeah, those are my ones.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the Ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah.
That's just a revenge one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one's interesting, and even Whiplash and Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Like from his point of view,
Yeah,
all the
he was
information he
wrong.
had,
Yeah.
he was
A lot of villains are like that, I feel like.
just and even one that's a little more on the cusp because he's not necessarily doing anything wrong, but he's providing weapons to other people, and that's Vulture in Spider-Man
Yeah.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
I mean, he's stealing from Stark,
Yeah.
which who cares?
That's true.
Like, because it's debris from these battles where they have all these,
Right.
casualties anyway. So that one's an interesting one. He built a good life for his family.
Yeah.
He did.
I think there's a lot of guys
But then
that
he tried to kill a teenager.
He did kill a bunch of his
he
brothers.
tried to kill a teenager that was trying to stop him from providing for his family.
Yeah, but right. But then you just kind of, hey, knock it off, go away. He just went right for the throat.
He is doing what he had to do.
So
it.
he's Walter White.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. How many people did Walter White kill? Do you
I don't
remember?
know. I've actually
bet we
never
can-
seen Breaking Bad.
Oh, really?
I've never watched that either.
I never finished it. I got really close, and I don't know why I never did.
I mean, if you count all the people that he, 201.
Walter
Damn.
White.
Yeah, and that doesn't even count all the
That's-
people that OD'd on meth.
That doesn't count them?
That doesn't count them.
That's probably more than one an episode.
Yeah, well, there's times when he's
Yeah.
doing a lot of killing. But someone said 201, according
Wow.
It's a big number.
Wow.
to. Yeah. Yeah, 201.
That's a lot of people.
And it's got all,
Their names?
like, well, it's got all the people he's committed by and then that's connected to.
Wait, are we talking about Walter White or Fonzie?
Walter White.
Okay.
Fonzie got, they can't pin any murders to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even that shark, it died mysteriously, but they couldn't connect it to
couldn't connect it
Fonzie.
to the Fonz.
Imagine having an episode of your TV show that's so poorly received that it becomes the main way of referring to a show that is
That
now
just
bad.
stopped
Yeah.
Yeah.
being good after a point. That's
And
insane.
And do we even know if that was actually perceived that way, or was that like a hindsight thing?
No, everybody was. I have to imagine everyone was like, because I actually watched it.
Yeah.
Because I would watch it on Nick at Night when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember watching that. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, this is dumb. Like, this is really
Why you gotta-
stupid.
He's gonna jump a shark. Like, also, how do you get a shark?
No, they were like on vacation,
Uh-huh.
and there was like it was like a Sea World sort of thing, and they had like a shark in a tank. It was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna jump the shark. Hey.
Did he do it on a motorcycle or did he do it
Like a
on
jet
water
ski.
skis?
It was like motor skis.
Motor skis.
No,
Nice.
no, he was he was like water skiing.
Yeah, I thought he was
And the
water
boat
skiing.
was like
Yeah.
dragging him, and then he like jumped over the shark, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, Fonz is so cool because he jumps over sharks."
Were they all on vacation?
Yeah,
The same
like they all
place?
went vacation together.
That's always insane on a TV show. Like, that's
Right.
more implausible than jumping over the shark.
Right. Well,
you
and
never-
getting
you-
all your friends to go on the same vacation as you.
went on the same vacations with your friends,
Not that many.
but there was like 4 or 5.
Like who?
It was like Fonzie, Richie, Potsy, Ralph, and Richie's parents, and Joni, Richie's sister.
Not in high school, I didn't.
Well, I know, but Fonzie wasn't in high school, and he lived with the Cunninghams.
Right, but I'm saying, like, even in high school, like, I didn't go on vacation with
friends?
family stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I didn't go any.
I remember my
like,
dad
friends'
took like my
vacations.
friends camping with us. Like it was like, you want to bring a friend?
Camping's different, isn't it?
There's no sharks there.
Oh,
It's not a
where-
beach.
that's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
It's expensive too. That's like a
But like to get that many friends to go too, you can get maybe one friend,
yeah.
but you're not getting 2 to 3.
All of them. Yeah, I don't remember.
three
I don't
extras.
remember all the details, but I think that's what happened.
what a cool concept.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Having friends.
Having friends.
Anybody else bad guys?
We didn't get
There-
to
The Giant and Jack and the Beanstalk. He was just
He
living
just
his
wanted to
life.
Yeah,
hang out
yeah,
at home.
fucking leave-
Yeah.
Stop
Jack is
coming up and get my
fucking-
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jack's
Jack's
stealing
stealing. Yeah,
shit.
fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
We didn't. You guys kind of glossed over the Nazis.
Go ahead. Elaborate.
No, I'm okay.
Well,
don't wanna elaborate?
there's somebody that's new in Cleveland that a lot of people are like, oh,
Oh yeah.
he's not a bad guy to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about Deshaun Watson? Also, before you do that, Tommy, tell me what you know about Deshaun Watson.
I don't.
You don't
I
know
know
anything?
that like he's supposedly there's like 30 plus
22.
22 allegations against him, but I don't even know if any of them are like how far any of them went.
Okay, so here's what I've read about the allegations. They are,
And I don't know the extent of what they were.
they range from him pulling out his penis to like touching them with it to like asking for like asking him like him trying to like get them to touch it and like do things to something as bad as like him forcing his dick in a girl's mouth.
Oh, okay.
Which is rape.
Yeah, that would be rape. I just would you just take it out and just touch somebody like?
Well,
what?
he's getting a massage, so
that's
he
what
would be
they all
naked.
are.
Yeah, so
Okay.
and he's getting all these massage therapists off of social media. Now he's a athlete that's worth millions of dollars.
Have any of them? And I'm only because
No,
I've
yeah,
heard
yeah.
other things. Have any of them reversed what they've said? Have they taken any of their allegations back?
I don't know for sure.
You
I
don't
know?
think one did.
Only
One
okay,
just withdrew the lawsuit because
Yeah.
didn't want to deal. Okay.
Yeah, they
all
didn't want to deal.
I've heard just opposing things on it. That's why I don't know.
So they tried to go to see if they could go to criminal court and press charges against them. Not enough evidence because in sexual assault cases, it's very difficult to get a conviction. And if they don't think they're going to get a conviction, they won't even take it to trial.
Okay.
So that so it's he said she said basically. But I was watching. I've been really torn apart by this because I am a huge Browns fan or was. But now that he's our quarterback, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done, and I've said it on the air. Like I can't do it. And Rich Eisen had a very good question. He put this. So I want to give him credit. This is not my question. This is his question. If he were to have Deshaun Watson in the room with him on his show or in a press conference, his question would be like, "Why do you need 22 masseuses?"
That was something that I always thought of. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that
Where
is
I was just
weird.
like, that's weird.
Yeah.
For anybody.
Answer that question, and it informs a lot of what had happened. Because it's strange because hiring
That's a really great
masseuses,
question. Yeah.
hiring masseuses off of Craigslist is not Craigslist, but
Social
in
media.
social media seems like a strange way of going about it when you are that high level of an athlete. Like I've talked to friends like LeBron, wherever he is, he gets a masseuse, and that's his masseuse
for that area. Yeah.
like where like he's, and they'll travel with him. Like that, like my friend is friends with the masseuse that he worked with when he was on the Cavs, and that was the masseuse that he go to every time because it's actually about working out his muscles, like trying to keep his body. That's not what Deshaun Watson seemed to be doing. No. You know, so it just it's real gross to me. And then the way the Haslams didn't do any, they said they did their due diligence. They didn't talk to any of these women.
Yeah.
So
can I?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So
He was on the side of the Nazis, by the way.
No,
so-
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. That was just a terrible joke. I believe those women. I believe them. And I also understand that I'm not going to let a bad person ruin something that I care about a lot. And if that's the case, we all do it.
Oh, and
We all
like
do it.
we do absolutely do it. There's definitely. I mean, I'm surrounded by shoes in here, and they're not made in the most ethical way.
No.
But-
I'm not even talking about that. Like, it's even more superficial about than that. It's just so everybody who.
But you can see this guy on the field knowing what he's done, knowing that he forced his dick into a woman's mouth, and be like, "Great pass."
No. I mean, there's the objective sense. Like, the guy's a good quarterback, and
Yeah,
he's gonna be putting up great numbers, and it's gonna be a fantastic thing to watch on the field. But I mean, like. No, like he should be in jail if he did all of these things. But I mean, nobody is not. And I know
But he's not. He got $230 million, and then
that's a problem.
aren't paying him
As far as
And then the first year of his contract
Right.
is only $1 million because they designed his contract knowing he will probably be suspended, so he will lose the least amount of money.
Damn.
So
Yeah. So fuck you, Jimmy Haslam.
I had a feeling we were going to talk about this.
Yeah.
And I just want to, before I say the things I'm going to say,
Yeah.
I just want to like throw this out here. Just this phenomenon about people saying about whataboutisms.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I agree.
Whataboutisms aren't whataboutisms. They're precedents.
Yeah.
They are standards that we look at.
Yeah.
And things in the past, like you don't go up to a lawyer who's trying to uphold Roe v. Wade and say, well, that's just a whataboutism. It's like, no, that's a precedent.
Yeah.
That's a standard.
Right.
Nobody has a hard time rooting for Kobe Bryant. No one has a hard time about it.
A lot of people do.
No, I understand. But a lot of the people who did root for Kobe Bryant are looking at the Deshaun Watson. And to me, I
have a picture of Kobe on my wall.
Right. And this isn't me calling you out. I'm not trying to call you out.
No, you don't.
I've had
not.
women, like, because I'm kind of torn by this. And I honestly, I shouldn't be torn. But I've had women come up to me and say, like, how could you root for that? That's a good question. But then I turn around and I'd be like, how could you how could you own David Bowie albums?
What did David Bowie do?
There have been allegations against David Bowie for years. They're not hard to find. They're up. You're wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt. Jimmy Page was running around with a 14-year-old concubine on a tour.
The president has precedent. Yes, like you're saying, those are. It makes you a hypocrite.
It does, and you know what, dude, and what I'm trying to say is it's okay to be a hypocrite. It's okay sometimes.
Okay, well,
like
and like I'm saying, I'm not saying that anybody has like I'm not. If you want to keep cheering for the Browns,
and I haven't made up my mind. I haven't made up my mind.
It's totally. I'm fine with that. I'm not telling anybody they can't. I'm just saying for me,
for you,
I'm kind of done with it.
No, I understand.
I kind of,
I think I am too.
And it's not that I'm kind of done with. Like I know I'm done with it because it's just one of those things where it's like you got to draw a line in the sand somewhere, and talking about all those other things. Like these are all things that happened a long time ago, and I know very little about them, but I know as much as I can know about this.
Yeah.
And what I do know about it makes me very unhappy.
No,
and it makes me think of if
same.
someone like Tommy was in that situation, or even you, AJ.
Yeah.
If someone forced their dick into your mouth,
right, I'd bite it off.
Well, you were
that's what you think.
Right. That's true.
That's what you think.
But and here's just a question.
But like my kids, my sister, like I have to put. And even I put myself in. I'm like, if I'm in that situation, I'm going for a job, and then all of a sudden somebody's doing something like this. How scared and uncomfortable, and just like what the kind of damage that's going to do. I can't look at him and go, well, he's good at throwing a football.
I understand. But this is just me asking the question.
Yeah.
Why is Kobe Bryant? Like, why do you have his picture on the wall?
So I looked up a lot about Kobe Bryant, and I saw, read deep into it. And I don't think that, and I'm not trying to minimize what happened to that lady. I'm just saying, from what I understand what happened, it was a situation where she wasn't saying no.
Right.
And so he just was like, oh, she's consenting. That was like a complete, like, she didn't really say, no, stop, from everything that I read.
Right. But there was also in the case with these women also never felt like they were in danger either. Like, from what these women have said in court.
if you're...
I understand.
But if you say he's forcing his dick into your mouth...
I don't know. Right.
That's different.
Absolutely.
Then, like, you can say you weren't in danger, but like you're getting.
I understand.
Assaulted.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm not rooting for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I hope it blows up in their face. Mm-hmm. I hope he tears
well,
his
it's
fucking
the Browns,
ACL,
and so it's gonna.
Right. And I hope he tears his ACL. I didn't want him to be my quarterback.
Right.
But I'm rooting for Nick Chubb. Like, I like that guy. Mm-hmm. And I'm rooting for Myles Garrett.
Yeah, I like those guys too.
I'm rooting for the laundry that they're wearing. Like, I mean, that's what, at the end of the day, what it is.
Right, and I understand that. And going back to Kobe, so like from what I read, that one, and he also went to trial. Mm-hmm. Like it's not like this situation where, it was a whole thing. and they came to an agreement, and that was that. And like he had to face that head on. I feel like Deshaun Watson hasn't had to face this or even come
it's
to
still not over yet either. Though.
Right.
20. You have
but that's
22
also I'm not
civil
ready
lawsuits.
to I don't. Maybe I'll come around. I don't know.
There are some things about this too that says stuff like the fact that Deshaun Watson isn't going to settle.
Right.
Like normally people who do these things settle just to make it go away.
Right.
He's not doing that.
Well,
he's not making them sign NDAs.
Yeah.
Because he legitimately thinks that he didn't do anything
Okay.
wrong. I mean,
and if that
like I
comes
said,
out,
He could also just be a psychopath. Like
Yeah,
serial
right.
killers.
So I
serial
don't know.
killers defend themselves.
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's not. I feel like I don't want to.
But I could see what you.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe them when they say that these things happen.
Right.
But I also like it's not a crime for me to just be like, I just want to see what happens.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
like,
and,
I
and,
just
and
wanna
for me, I just go, I don't think football's that important to me.
No, and it's not. But at
So-
at the end of the day, it really isn't.
Yeah.
But there's more to it. Like I didn't. Like I said, I like that helmet. You know,
I
know
get
it's
it too. I get
fucking
it.
shitty.
Listen, I legit was like, can I cheer for another team? And I don't care. Like I can't. Like I can still watch football, but I can't really like lock in on a team and follow them the way I have followed the Browns.
Yeah.
Just not.
It's not the same.
It's not the same because there is that emotional connection that I have to them, and that's why I'm so emotional about all this stuff. And like, I posted.
What happens when he goes away?
I don't know.
It's gonna be years. It's gonna be probably 15 years.
long?
If it lost, I mean, it could be. It
Yeah.
could be gone in 2 years. We never know what's
in
going
the
to happen.
70s,
Yeah.
Bowie allegedly had sex with an underage girl and later faced rape allegations in 87. Like, I mean, these things are
Yeah, they're
all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, so it's no.
But there is a difference between things happening in the 80s and happening now, just because of how it's perceived.
Well,
and,
the way
yeah.
things were treated
Right,
back then,
yeah.
it doesn't make it more okay.
That's right. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But he probably did worse stuff, honestly. But we don't
Probably.
know. We don't know.
I mean, Led Zeppelin and the Shark. Like, did you ever hear that story?
Did they jump a shark?
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
they did.
Something.
Robert
Yeah.
Plant
They're like,
jumped a shark
watch
in water
this,
skiing.
Fonz, you fucking nerd.
Yeah, like,
Easy.
I mean-
the whole band's gonna do it.
Rock and roll's filled with it. So here's a thing. It's just like people who do that, who criticize, and I'm not really excited. I'm not rooting for Deshaun Watson. I hope it blows up in their face.
Yeah.
But the people who are criticizing these people and calling them monsters because they still want to cheer their football team, but they still own David Bowie albums, or they still root for Kobe Bryant, or they still wear Led Zeppelin T-shirts, or
shop at Walmart or do whatever.
Right,
Yeah,
literally. I mean, any aspect. Nobody.
well, no,
can be
I'm
perfect,
just talking about
unfortunately.
sexual assault.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, like
I was sexually assaulted by Walmart
oh,
by a dressing room.
right. All your arguments are made of straw. You just don't like football.
But I do like football.
No. I'm saying
Yeah.
to those people,
Yeah.
who are criticizing people for still rooting for
Yeah.
the team, even though that guy's on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But are still walking around.
Right, and that's
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like they'll still listen to it. It's like no, you just want to pick and choose
Yeah.
your predators, and
Right.
you don't like football.
Well, that's
or
kinda
the
what
people
I'm
that
doing.
Watch it. I know, and that's the
it-
thing. So it's just like I don't know.
So but it just because that one's so fresh and so in our face that
But
it makes it more difficult.
I don't think I'll ever.
And the Browns are very dear to you. You've been.
They
a
are
fan,
dear to me, but I can
so.
go.
I know exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And-
I think
and-
that's
and-
why
and that's
you
the
take
thing,
such
like,
a stance on that.
I can root for players. I think what this thing did for me is it changed it to the way the NBA is now, where I don't really root for teams. I root for players now. And I'm going to be rooting for certain players on the Browns, and I'm going to be rooting for other players on the Browns to fail.
Which is that's complicated.
It is complicated. Well, it is complicated,
Yeah.
but I mean, you do it in the NBA all the time.
Oh yeah.
I like Joel Embiid. I don't like James Harden very much.
Yeah.
I kind of want it'd be cool for them to win because I like Joel Embiid, but if they lost, I'm not going to be crying because I don't like James Harden either.
How do you feel about Isaac Okoro now?
I don't know if I believe it. I want to see him do it more.
He's gotten way better than at the beginning of the
blossoming.
season.
Yeah, he's blossoming.
The beginning of the season, he's really hard on this guy, Isaac Okoro, and now he's playing much better. He's still kind of streaky, but I mean, he is blossoming.
Right, and that's why I said I know like some people would like call out whataboutism on that, like you're doing whataboutism.
No, I think it's a great point.
But these aren't whataboutisms. That's just people throw out whataboutism when they're legitimately getting called out on their bullshit.
Yeah.
And they don't like it, so they're gonna be like, "You're just being a whataboutist."
Well,
and then it's just like, "No, I'm not."
Well, that's literally that's what Mary did to me today on the radio show. Is I was like, I'm not going to watch the Browns, and she's like, oh, you're going to watch any Weinstein movies? And I'm like, fine, I won't. I don't know. Like it's
fine. Like, and it's fine. Like, but you're not also criticizing anybody for still rooting for
right,
the team.
and that's what I'm trying to make very
That's the
clear. Like,
difference.
I'm not trying to say you can't root for them. I'm saying you can absolutely.
Yeah,
I get it.
You're just not.
But I'm
which
just
is
not.
totally
I just
fine.
can't. Yeah.
Which is totally fine, and I don't think anybody who wants to still root for them is a bad person.
I don't either.
You can believe that he's a predator and a monster,
Yeah.
and also still be a fan of the team and root
yeah.
for them, and both of those things are okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What isn't okay is I don't think that they should have given him that fucking contract.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Well, that's kind of the shit that
$230 million over
Yeah.
5 years. The one thing the take that I don't like though is the Haslams not getting shit for not reaching out to
You
the
don't like
lawyer.
that?
I don't, because they knew what he was going to say. They knew what he was going to say.
But
it's not like that they were going to get new information we all don't already know that isn't public, that they could just access in the civil records.
right, but
It's not like that they don't know this.
I think to show that you really did your due diligence, you go, okay, I got to hear your side of the story. Too.
Or they could just go to the court transcripts, which are public records.
I've read them, but it's also
So what's the difference between reading those and the lawyer that's just going to tell you the same thing?
I think it's a show of like we did our
homework.
Yeah, like to say like we want to sit down with these women. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that either, and I think that they should have done that.
Yeah.
But I also know it's just like, well, I mean, we're going to talk to these women and the defense lawyer. We know what they're going to say.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to say he's a piece of shit.
But if you hear it coming from if you hear it coming from them, and they're telling their stories, that's different than.
Well, I don't know how many of them
reading
would have wanted to come forward either.
But some of them could have.
Yeah, some of them could have. I think only 2 are actually
Like named, yeah.
Yeah, named. Tommy, what do you think? So now you have all the info.
I don't know. I'm not attached to the Browns. I don't. I kind of feel the same way. Like if you're gonna root for them, I don't think you're a bad person. Yeah. But I understand why you wouldn't.
I mean,
either.
nobody I know. I don't think is gonna be buying Deshaun Watson jerseys.
Right? Yeah. No. I don't. Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are people that I think do like. There's some people they're like, hey, I'm so pumped about this. And I was like, dude, I'm not. I'm out.
Well, I mean, I get the excitement for a really good player joining your team, but the people who are just like, yeah, I don't believe women.
Yeah, that's
You know, I mean,
fucked
which
up.
those
Yeah.
guys do
Well, and
exist.
and that's the thing too. There's a lot of people, and this is why I'm trying to be as vocal as I am about it, because there's so many people that go, he wasn't charged, and I'm like,
That doesn't mean he's
that
innocent.
doesn't mean,
Right.
and they'll use like they found him innocent. I'm like, you haven't paid attention at all if you're saying that he was innocent, because that is not what was established. All that was established is that they don't have enough evidence
to prosecute
prosecute him. Yeah, and that's very difficult to do in sexual abuse and assault cases, because like 0.04% or something like that of actual sexual assaults and actually get like a conviction.
Right.
It's like an astonishingly low number. All right, we gotta wrap this one up.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson, not a good bad guy.
Fuck that guy.
Not a good bad guy.
Not a good bad guy.
0 out of 10.
All right. Thank you guys for checking out this episode. Don't forget to check me out on the Alan Cox Show weekdays 2 to 6:30. You can listen on the iHeartRadio app, 100.7 WMMS. I'm going to be in Pittsburgh in a few weeks. Maybe your uncle can come out again.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he lives here.
Oh, I thought
He
he
lives
was
a couple blocks down.
Oh, all right. Well, I thought
he was
lived
just
out there.
He just
coincidentally.
followed
No,
he
he didn't.
just happened to be
he's
in
a super
Pittsburgh.
fan.
Oh,
He
okay.
just happened to be in
okay.
Pittsburgh that weekend.
So I'll be in Pittsburgh April 8th at the Arcade Comedy Theater. You can get tickets at billsquire.com. And then anything you guys want to talk about?
Nope, just Tommi LC.
at Tommi LC.
I've had 2 pieces go up on Weekly Humorist in 2 weeks.
Check out Weekly Humorist.
One with Jess Falstick, who's very funny.
Oh,
And I had one go up today.
okay.
Nice.
We'll have to check those out.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.